Kanye gets banned from the UK. Listen, man, let's not waste any more time. Shout out to the Ville, man. Let's talk about it, man.
So it looks like Kanye West has been banned from the UK. And because of this, Wireless Festival has now canceled their show entirely. Their whole entire festival
Wow.
has been canceled, and many other things that happened before this. As we all know, there was already a lot of brands that are already backing away from the festival itself, Pepsi being the biggest one. And after Pepsi, Captain Morgan, PayPal, Diageo, Rockstar, after all of these companies decided to step away, there was a lot of backlash because of this event. And I feel like this added to the reason why Kanye is now banned from the UK and why he can't
Man,
do the Wireless Festival. There was a recent
damn, man.
conversation that was added to this context when Pepsi and Diageo stepped away. It said after they had withdrawn their sponsorship of London Wireless Festival following a wave of political condemnation over the event's decision took by Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, as its sole headliner for all three nights this summer. Pepsi, which had served as the festival's headline sponsor since 2015 under the branding Pepsi Max Represents Wireless, confirms its withdrawal on Sunday, April 5th. Pepsi has
Damn,
decided
man.
to withdraw its sponsorships of Wireless Festival, the company said in a statement. Hours later, spirits giant Diageo, parent company of Johnny Walker and Captain Morgan brand, followed suit. We have informed the organizers of our concerns. As it stands, Diageo will not sponsor the 2026 Wireless Festival, said a company spokesperson. And this is like a chain reaction because after Diageo backed out and Pepsi backed out, after the beverages had gotten taken away from the event, it looks like the prime minister had something to say also because
This is so sad to see, man, because Kanye West just apologized, you know. And low key, I'm not very surprised at the fact that these big brands are withdrawing, you know, him not being able to go to the UK because of the shit that he said in the past, you know. Um but yeah, man, you know, I feel like Ye said too much, man, you know. And it's difficult to come back from what he said, you know, even though he just apologized, you know. Me personally, I feel like the apology is genuine, you know. Um, I really believe that he means it this time. You know, we've seen this from Kanye. You know, he makes he makes these big statements, gets banned, apologize, and then goes back. You know, to doing the lame shit that he did. You know, but this time I feel like he really meant the apology. You know, I just saw that he even went to the Jewish pastor and they prayed together, you know. So I really think Kanye West means the apology this time, you know. Now, obviously, the big brands like Pepsi, Rockstar, you know, Johnny Walker, they're not gonna just let that apology slide, you know, without some repercussions, you know. So low key, I'm not really surprised, you know. Ye did say some crazy shit, bro, in the past, you know, a lot of crazy shit. You know, even him getting banned in the UK. It's not surprising, you know. It's not surprising to me, you know. But to the point where they have to cancel the Wireless Festival, man, it's insane, man, you know.
of their selection of Kanye West doing the festival. Everybody started kicking Wireless in their back. The sponsorship withdrawals came after Ye was announced on Monday as the headliner of all three nights of Wireless 2026, scheduled for July 10th, 12th, and Finsbury Park in North London. The books was billed as a three-night journey through his most iconic records and marked the first time no other headliner were announced alongside him. Ticket pre-sales were due to begin on Tuesday, April 7th via Ticketmaster, with general on sale following the next day. The announcement drew swift criticism from senior UK political figure Prime Minister Keir Starmer. In the statement to The Sun, he said, "It is deeply concerning Kanye West has been booked to perform at the Wireless despite his previous anti-Semitic remarks and celebration for anti-Semitism in any form is abhorrent and must be confronted firmly wherever it appears. Everyone has a responsibility to ensure Britain is a place where Jewish people feel safe." London Mayor Sadiq Khan distanced City Hall from the booking on Wednesday, April 1st. "We are clear that the past comments and actions of this artist are offensive and wrong and are simply not reflective on London's values," said a spokesperson for the mayor. "This was a decision taken by the festival organizers and not one that City Hall is involved in." So all of these political figures are saying that they had nothing to do with this. They had nothing with the decision making. It's not London's fault, but they did not like how this went down. They're trying to say, don't throw us under the bus. Kanye was selected by Wireless themselves. The brands are not messing with it, and the UK ain't messing with it as a whole, bro. If all of these officials are saying this after Pepsi, it's no wonder that Wireless is getting canceled now. And now
Mm,
Kanye is officially banned from the UK, as news sources have confirmed today. The
yeah.
organizers say the Home Office has withdrawn Ye's ETA, his permission to enter, denying him entry into the United Kingdom. As a result, Wireless Festival was canceled and refunds will be issued to all ticket holders. The Home Office made its decision on the grounds that his presence would not be conducive to the public good. Now, before the festival was canceled, West had said,
Now this is a few steps back from Kanye's great comeback, you know. Um, it's just so sad to see, man. After dropping Bully, and listen to the music, I just reacted to Kanye's new album Bully, by the way. Go check that out. Um, but yeah, man, this felt like this is the great comeback, you know, that Kanye is finally back. Now, him getting banned from the UK is a few steps back, you know. It's a little bit of a reality check, you know. It's a hey, don't forget what you did in the past and now you're gonna get punished for it, you know. So yeah, man. Do I think Kanye is gonna be canceled? Absolutely not. You know, Kanye is too big to be canceled, man. Like how many times he's done this and he's still as big as he is till this day, you know. So yeah, man. And there was also a tweet that I saw on X, an interesting tweet. I forgot who was the username. He said, "Will this be the turning point of Kanye West doubling down, or will he continue to apologize?" Now, me personally, I don't think Kanye is gonna go back to the Twitter rants and all of that shit, you know. Well, I hope so, you know. You know, I don't think he's gonna go back to the rants. You know, he literally just apologized. You know, literally just dropped an album. So I don't think he's gonna go back to his old ways now. But do I think he's gonna do another apology? I don't know. You know, I really don't. You know, but I'm open to be surprised. You know, but yeah, man. You know, Kanye, bro. I feel bad for him, low key.
on Tuesday that he would be grateful to meet members of the Jewish community in the UK after controversy over his booking. In a statement, the rapper, also known as Ye, said he had been following the conversation around Wireless and offered to meet representatives of the community in person to listen. I know words aren't enough, added the rapper, who has a history of making anti Semitic comments. I'll have to show change through my actions. If you're open, I'm
Mm,
here. But Kanye has said a lot of things about anti Semitism.
mm, mm. Yeah. Words ain't gonna be enough for the shit that you've said in the past, you know. The way Kanye West moves now is very important, you know. How is he gonna take this rejection? You know, how is he gonna take it? Is he gonna go on a Twitter rant again? Or is he gonna apologize again, you know? Kanye's next move is very, very important, and it will show us that Kanye West really changed, or he's just gonna go back to his old ways, his old bad ways, you know. So interesting to see how Kanye West is gonna take this. How is he gonna move after this? You know. I believe he's gonna make the right move. I don't think he's gonna go back to the Twitter rants. I hope he does not, bro. I hope he does not go back to the Twitter rants because that apology will mean absolutely nothing if he goes back to the bullshit posts, you know. But yeah, man, Kanye's next move is very very important, man.
And he's also said some slick things about the UK. So I'm sure they're not really feeling anything that he has to say right now. I don't think they want nothing to do with him. And they already canceled his entry. They want nothing to do with him. Now, there has been somebody to speak out about this. There was a spokesperson, Gideon Falter, chief executive at the Campaign Against Anti-Semitism, the CAA, has called for an apology from the Wireless Festival following the event's cancellation. He tells BBC News that the booking of West represented a pursuit of profit over principle, and it was a pity that it took the government intervening for the sense to finally prevail. Falter, who is also vice chairman of the Jewish National Fund UK, adds, nobody knows what would have came out of Kanye's mouth next if you would have given him the stage at the Wireless Festival. So it's safe to say that they are not rocking with Kanye at all. And the people of the Jewish community over there in the UK are standing firm with their decision. They do not want to see Kanye over there. And the way that Kanye tried to set this up, wanting to speak to the Jewish community in the UK, is almost similar to what he did previously when he sat down with a rabbi and tried to talk to them. Some people are going for it, some people are not. In this case scenario, a lot of people weren't cool with him going to the UK that live over there, the politicians, the companies that are global. It started to look like this event was going to crumble no matter what. And this is
Mm,
nobody's fault but Kanye West. There's still going to be an amount of people that aren't going to forgive what he said, whether it was
yeah.
about the Jewish community, his community, or any other person that he's disrespected in any type of form when he was going on these crazy rants, saying
Mm,
all of this crazy shit. He was being disrespectful, and sometimes people just can't forgive someone for doing that. And I guess
mm,
the interesting part now is how is Kanye going to act after this? If the
yeah.
community that he was disrespecting does not care for an apology, how does Kanye West react? Is he
Mm.
going to act the same way that he did before, or is he going to take it under the chin? And I guess you could say,
This is exactly what I just pointed out, you know. For me, Kanye West, he needs to just keep his head up, you know. Just keep quiet. Don't go on any rants. Just continue to drop music. Just drop music. I promise you, people are gonna forgive you for the shit that you've done in the past, you know. Just don't go on any Twitter rants. Don't talk rubbish about any other artist. Just focus on yourself, focus on your family, man, you know, and just continue to drop good music, man. You saw what happened with Gunna. They said he snitched. He was called a snitch. And what did Gunna do? He kept quiet and dropped music, and look where he's at now. Nobody's calling Gunna a snitch now, you know. So yeah, man, Kanye, man. I really hope Kanye. I really hope Kanye doesn't go back to his old yay Twitter rants, man. You know, like bro, this feels like the great comeback, man. You know, Kanye is one of my first goats, man. You know, him saying all that rubbish made me fall out of love with his music. You know, but hey, man, that Bully album convinced me, man, that nah, this nigga is back, bro. You know? Yeah, man.
that Kanye West is unpredictable. You don't know what he's going to do next. Is he going to accept this as the terms of what's happening? Or is he going to crash out like he did before? If he
I
doesn't
hope
get
not.
his way, does he make it a big deal and does he make the situation worse? All of these companies have backed out. All of these companies are not feeling what he's doing. And now you got banned from the UK and you got the whole festival canceled because of it. And it seemed like Kanye really wanted to do this event. If he was willing to sit down with people of the Jewish community over there in the UK, then it seems like he was trying to show that he really was sorry. And it's like you said,
Mm,
actions do speak louder than words. But
mm.
once you get rejected after sticking your hand out for an apology, how do you react? Is he going to go crazy? Is he going to go Kanye crazy? Or is he just going to accept it and understand that he just can't go to the UK?
I'm gonna end this video here, man. Shout out to the Veil. Go check out the rest of his video, man. But yeah, man, Kanye, bro, your next move is one of the most important moves of your whole career, bro. Let's see, man. Is Kanye gonna crash out? Is he gonna go on his old Twitter rants, or will he keep his head up and continue to drop good music, man? Let me know in the comments, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.